Hey, hello, hello, hello.
We're live. We're live.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. Hello. Hello. Ooh.
Just finishing up my lunch.
Ooh. Go. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing? Ooh, do we have the chat stuff ready today?
No, I'll do that as soon as I'm done with my lunch.
Mr. Lee, do we have the chat stuff ready for today?
Uh,
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine.
Would you like to look at the television, Mr. Lee?
No, I'm good.
We also have to figure out which card we're going to be giving out today in chat trivia.
Okay. Goodness gracious me.
Alex C says, "Gutted, I missed yesterday's stream, but I was getting absolutely shit-faced." Larson's filling his body with filth Panda Express.
Now, here's the thing that I
like
like
a real son of a bitch.
particular meal. As I got brown rice,
Meal, quotation
I
marks.
got vegetables,
Yeah,
I got two entrees that were fried.
no good.
Chicken, too.
No.
So apart from one piece of chicken cartilage that managed to work its way to my meal, I'm completely satisfied.
You putting that in your body. Very,
Relatively well-rounded meal.
very unfair.
I'm happy about
That meal is fake news, Larson.
it. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see here. Who is this guy? Oh, Chris
Sometimes
Jericho.
I think you exist on this planet simply to vex me.
That could be.
Yeah, we did Matt Chat yesterday.
Matt Chat.
I drink iced tea.
Matt Chat.
I don't drink soda.
Alexander Carenti sent us a new Matt Chat video today. So
I know. Remember to get in next week.
yeah.
I know. I saw that.
All right, so I'll do this. We're gonna do this. We're going to leave the the chat trivia prize card. We'll give them a couple options, but we're gonna let the people who get the quickest. I'm gonna say a number, and they're gonna type in the number, and the first couple people, I'm gonna let them decide.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a number, and you guys need to type
type
that
that
number
number.
to determine who's going to win. Because the winner should really get to pick the card, but I want the card to be known beforehand.
Yeah.
So the odds-on favorite.
Also, this allows an opportunity for everybody to participate potentially.
You know the problem with the odds-on favorite? Never the actual winner.
I know.
You know. So if you're
Kings, we shot it yesterday. It'll go up on Friday. Matt Chat.
5,
Matt Chat always goes up on Friday.
I said it. I said the
I
number.
heard it.
Who will get it first? Sergio C, James Rodriguez, Jack McJackson, Nicholas Grosskirth. Has Sergio C won before?
I don't believe so.
I don't think he has either. Sergio C, your options for a card, assuming you win, are Stephanie McMahon doing a Jesus Christ pose. No.
Don't look them. Let's do them at random.
Okay, random. Ooh, this is a really bright, sparkly one.
Do that one then.
Chris Jericho, bright, sparkly. And your last option is a very sultry Trish Stratus card.
Excellent options across the board.
Sergio C.
The choice is yours.
Choice is yours. The MF and MF Steve here stands for my friendo. So Sergio C is going to choose the card. Trish Stratus, Stephanie McMahon, or Chris Jericho. But chances are Sergio C probably won't win because it never really happens that. All right, the GOAT, Chris Jericho. Sparkly card is the prize for today. Larson, if you can grab that silver pen over there so we can sign this, along with the show notes for today's daily show, daily episode.
Give me one, or I'll do it. That is a handsome-looking card.
Yeah, it's a good-looking card right there.
So this thing doesn't really write terribly well on it.
What is your deal? You can't be here. Nobody likes you. Hey, we're not doing that today. No. You had your chicken. You had plenty. I gave you good meat and a little bit of skin. What's the problem today?
This card's really glossy, so the
it's
Sharpie
not
didn't show
working.
very well on it.
Even better for chat trivia. It just looks like a bunch of weird chemical on there. This is great, though. Let's see. Here. There we go. All right.
Hi, Karen.
Hello, Karen. Welcome. Karen's number one chat trivia.
True.
She should know that the prize today is a sparkly Chris Jericho card signed, autographed. Sorry, an autographed Chris Jericho card.
It's autographed by us, though.
And an autograph set of show notes from today's Daily Show,
Also autographed by us.
where we use fear tactics.
Wouldn't it be funny if
for
the
views.
Jericho card was autographed by us, but the show notes was actually autographed by Chris Jericho?
We should try to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Manuel Garcia said any good places to go in the UK.
Yeah. Dude, there's a lot. I mean, that place is chock full of history, man.
True.
Castles, towers,
Tower of London.
torture chambers.
Yeah.
Museums.
Parliament.
Art, architecture. Parliament, Big Ben, and
Buckingham Palace.
Nando's.
Did you go to Nando's when you were there?
No. It was pre Ricky and Elliot going to Nando's. I didn't know about Nando's.
Okay.
Be honest, I'm still not sure what it is. I think it's a restaurant.
Yeah, it's a restaurant.
Okay.
Alex C. recommends York. United Kingdom also encompasses Scotland.
Go to Ireland.
In
Go
Wales.
to Ireland. Go to Ireland.
No, Ireland's its own country. Isn't Northern Ireland part of the UK?
It's like I think Northern Ireland. I think is part of the UK.
Yeah, but Ireland's its own
isn't.
thing.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And they're not happy with each other still. I think.
I think they're on better terms.
Well, yeah, I don't think they're like doing what they used to do.
No. Thank goodness.
That was rough stuff, man.
That was.
Edinburgh. I might be going to Edinburgh within the next couple of years.
That's news to me.
Well, that's where my
Oh, wait. No, you told me about that.
probable future brother-in-law
Yeah, you told me about that.
is from.
Yeah.
And if they get married, they get hitched. They're going to try to do something at a castle that his family apparently lays claim to. I don't know. It's very Game of Thrones-ish.
That's neat.
The winter is coming and all that kind of crap. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to go to Edinburgh and freaking stay there, dude. We could do this remotely.
Yeah.
You'll never have to come over here again.
Perfect.
Be great.
Sounds like a good plan. Very good plan.
Nah, man. It's probably too, grim out there.
Hi, Sandra.
Hello, Sandra. Good to see you again. Feel like it's been forever. You're welcome for life advice, Brock.
What was the life advice you doled out?
I'm pretty sure he just had a mimosa this morning, and he said, is it too early for mimosa? I said, mimosas are great in the morning. It's like my favorite
that's
breakfast
perfect
drink. Yeah.
time to have a mimosa.
That was the best, man. That was the best back in the day.
I didn't even like mimosas.
Oh,
that's
in
a
the
morning drink.
Oh, they're great.
I think there's like 3 drinks that are completely across the board approved drink of the morning. It's mimosas.
Irish coffee, right?
Oh, there's 4 then. Irish coffee, Bloody Mary,
Okay, yeah,
and a
yeah.
screwdriver.
Okay,
You can have
yeah.
a screwdriver in the morning. It's got orange juice in
Pretty
it.
much. Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Edinburgh. Edinburgh.
Steve's house doesn't seem like a shithole. What's the deal, Larson?
Is my house a shithole?
That's not a shithole.
Quite like my house.
I know you do.
It's a lovely house. It's just got like a million kids running around, so it's always a mess.
We need office space. That's really what it is.
No, I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that.
Sounds good, Julian Morris. Much appreciated.
I need to do a thumb.
Do a thumb.
Okay. I'll do a thumb. I'm going to do a thumb. Do a thumb of Sin Cara talking. Wrong. Don't want to do that. Oh, yeah. New Day. Here we go. Perfect. Some photos of the New Day.
Rusev killed me last night.
Oh,
in that
he's
backstage segment.
Dude, he's the best.
Just screaming Rusev Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for Bad Wrestling tomorrow. The tournament continues. Determine the second #1 contender.
Okay, so dude, sometime this week, but like sometime between today and tomorrow, we need to film a short video explaining the Xbox One situation.
We need to figure out the details of that situation before we can film anything.
We
Actually,
need
no,
to
I have an
figure
idea.
that
I have an
out.
idea, and I don't want to talk about it right now because I want it to be a surprise and a secret. So we'll discuss it when we're done.
Okay,
but I have an idea.
Can we please just do that? Can we please figure it out?
Yeah.
We need to get it.
I'm 100% on board.
I'll do whatever, like whatever you want to do, let's do. I just want to do it.
Oh.
I feel so bad for people. Like
The only thing about my idea is that it's going to have to wait a couple weeks. But there's a reason for it.
Oh, DLC?
No. There's a reason for it.
Oh, not that again. Damn it, I should have put that back in somewhere.
No, you said you were going to leave it out for me. Oh, that's out of tune.
Ugh. Alto Votalhe said he wishes we could do 10 for the win videos. We don't own 10 for the win, man. We don't own it. And then we did something similar to it called first List Shock, and then we did like wrestling version was Count Out. But then we realized that we don't really like reading from scripts, and it's too like much to produce for like that. And so we took it to podcast format. Now we kind of shortened it down to like just quickie podcast format.
Yeah, like 20, 30 minutes.
And we're pretty much happy with that. Can you do, have you ever heard the demo version of Strawberry Fields that Lennon did? It was very nice. It sounds like it could be really cool just acoustically, you know?
Play Through the Fire and Flames from Dragon Force. You know, I used to be able to get through that song with a very low score on either hard difficulty on Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Play Bullet Club theme. Bullet Club.
That was great. Ooh, great look.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yep.
No, the one with him and Sammy.
Right.
That one.
Oh, that's a good one, but it's needs to be.
Hello, Kyle Steven.
Hello, Kyle Steven.
So I like picking up the guitar for the pre and post show because it makes this feel a lot more casual.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Like we're all just kind of hanging out.
Yeah. If like there's a fire nearby.
Oh, I used to be able to play Don't Fear the Reaper. Remember how to do it.
It's on the new Sgt. Pepper edition. Is the Strawberry Fields thing? It was also on the anthology. Oh, that's good, man.
Need a pick.
You can use one of these. Like a thick card.
No, it's too large.
Oh, what about this? Use this.
No, it's too much.
Here,
I need a
trust me.
pick.
Here, I can do this. I've done this before. I've used this as a pick.
It's too much though,
Look,
and it's gonna sound
it works.
stop.
You're telling me to stop? I own that thing.
But you know how to play guitar.
That doesn't mean you own it.
But if I'm playing it, I want to play it under my rules.
Wow, really? The Super Deluxe one on Spotify. Interesting. Check that
Rainbow.
out.
I don't know any Rainbow. Richie Blackmore is probably too good for me to emulate.
Have you learned Interstate Love Song yet?
No,
I like that song. You should play it.
it's not bad. Here, give me a second. I can learn it.
No, don't learn it on air.
Sure.
Go away, learn it, then come back and play it.
I know how it
Completely
goes.
all the way through. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. That ain't saying nothing.
The internet's great. I can learn how to play it right now.
There were no women's matches last night.
There was just one segment backstage.
Oh, for F's sakes. Yet we got another Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara match. What the heck? This is like a very generic episode of SmackDown, I feel.
I enjoyed it though.
No, me too. I generally enjoy SmackDown. SmackDown really has to suck for me not to enjoy it. But like just looking at the thumbnail, like it's
It seemed like it should be in mine. Oh, it's not. I messed up.
besides the New Day dressing up. Why didn't everybody dress up?
There he goes.
Here's a good question. Which version of Steve should be GM of the Bad Wrestling house shows? Steve M. Punk, A. Steve H., Steve Steiner or Alice Steve Black? Alice Steve Black. Because that's what I aspire to be. That's my goal.
Okay.
What is this now? Interstate Love Song?
Yeah.
Somebody wants you to play wrestling themes. Can you play Chris Jericho's theme?
No.
Can you play
I used to know how to
Aleister
play
Black's theme?
Stone Cold's, I think.
Oh, yeah. Can you do it? There you go. That's very close. That was good. That's good. Very impressed. Manuel Garcia, do you understand that the process of burying you is already in place? You will be buried.
Seems unnecessary. I gotta learn the NWO's theme.
What the hell?
That's my new gimmick.
Hey,
Troubadour Larson.
Look at my Photoshop right here. Watch this. Watch when I try to do this.
No, I saw that.
What the heck is that all about? It's making me nervous.
Alex C. Space Horse advances automatically to the H title match, which happens in a couple weeks.
That's what the H title match is. Space Horse. He gets to fight for it.
Deal, Patrick Oliva. I'll sit the entire 7 hours of WrestleMania noodling on an acoustic guitar.
No, well then you're gonna sit at home and do that. Unless you like live score all the matches. If you live score all the matches, like provide a live musical accoutrement to WrestleMania, because that's a big selling point.
Yeah, I'll learn everybody's theme song.
Yeah. Or just, no, I just want like, dramatic, oh my gosh, they're heading towards the finish right now. And then, oh my god, glorious DDT! 1, 2, 3!
I need an electric so I can wail on a solo. I'm not much of a soloist. For a good hour, I'll take requests best I can. In case you can't tell, my area of expertise is usually 90s alternative rock.
90s alternative rock.
I know some classic rock, like I can play Stairway and stuff. A couple. Oh, was it last week we were talking about FriendoCon for WrestleMania, having a Friendo WrestleMania watch party?
Yeah. I was hoping everybody forgot about that. Sounds like too much work. I'm work averse. Hello, Official Fahad. How are you doing?
I know some Foo Fighters. I used to know a lot of stuff off their first album.
Have we done the chat trivia random number speed game yet? Yeah, but we could do it again. Here, hold on. Well, you don't have to stop. I'm going to say a number, and I want everybody to type the number to see who the early favorite is. Right now, it's Sergio C. He won earlier, and he got to choose the prize for chat trivia today, which disappeared. That's weird. Oh, it's under my phone, which is right here. All right, I'm going to say a number. 8. I think people are guessing the number in advance. I think Sergey Kerpal got it. Sergio C is third. I still feel like he's kind of in the lead there. All right, just stop, everybody. Stop. You're not helping your case. Jack McJackson fell way down in the ratings. Everybody came in and is better than him now. All right, almost done with this thing.
just added an 8. Sergio C said I pulled over where I'm with good reception. Play Hot Cross Buns, says Connor O'Farrell. Remember how to sing Hot Cross Buns?
Can you play Big Bottoms? Big Bottom, Big Bottom.
Like I bet he wants to request some Sonic Youth. I know I used to know a lot of Sonic Youth songs. I have to really retune this guitar though. Or Pavement and stuff like that.
There you go. Feel the rhythm in Steve's head.
Feel the rhythm in his head.
Steve Man. Steve Man.
Not yet. All right.
Steve Man. Come together with your head. Save Steve. This is maybe the worst pre-show ever.
That's great.
Kyle Stevens saying he's going to send some guitar picks and songbooks to the P.O. Box. When do you play your chat trivia because you won last week? So I think there's like 3 weeks?
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks, and then we do it the week after. So in like 3 weeks, something like that. We're going to do Tournament of Champions. Daniel Morris wants you to write and sing a song about Luke Dondelinger.
Okay.
Goulet.
See, I feel like Dondelinger needs. Give me some time. I'll write a song about Luke Dondelinger.
Give me some time. I'll write a song about Luke Dondelinger. All right, we're almost ready to go, people. God, it's been like a fucking half hour since we started. Somebody said in the comments of our daily episode, this is closer to non-news than actual news.
Kind of a non-news type day.
Yep. Takes shape. I feel like you're not talking to anybody right now. I'm busy, so you need to like engage people.
I am engaging people. I'm trying to
That's
write.
not engaging
I'm trying to write the Luke Dondelinger song.
They're probably
right now.
asking questions right now. You can stop doing that.
Wow, TNA do guitar picks on their website for $5 each.
TNA has guitar picks.
Pack of 10 should be $5.
How much is that Jeff Jarrett guitar?
It's like $100-something. I thought.
Yeah.
Probably know if it's a real guitar. Is it a real guitar or something you just break?
Oh, like is it a gimmick guitar?
Hmm.
That'd be cool. I'd be down with that. Okay, get that here.
Okay, I'm done. We're ready to go. Let's wait for you to get ready.
I'm putting it over
No,
here.
Over here. Stop.
Putting it over here.
It's my gimmick now.
Oh,
You want to walk with Larson?
fuck.
Create a monster.
That's not good.
Set of 4 for 5. That's kind of a lot.
All right.
I have to go to the bathroom real fast. Bear back.
Oh my god. Becoming a nuisance. Taking that guitar away. right. You didn't even pick out the trivia cards yet. All right. How are the garage workouts going? They're going good. What's that? I didn't do anything. I put it where it wouldn't distract our business.
People enjoy it, man. Tell me I need a creative outlet. I find one and you deprive me of it.
Start a channel where you sing and do the guitar.
Why do I need to start a channel? Why can't I sing and play guitar in my spare time?
Everybody has a channel. You should start a channel.
I already have a channel.
What channel?
Steven Larson channel.
Are you popping uppers right now?
No.
What is that?
For my lungs.
What is it?
Mucinex.
Oh. Pretty sure it's drugs. People are calling for you to walk out.
Yeah, people like me playing guitar. I don't know what you have a problem with it for.
I don't have a problem with you playing guitar, but I feel like it's too quiet. It's just guitar. If you engage with like questions and
Value
stuff,
in silence.
no, there isn't.
There is.
No, nobody's paying us $5 a month for silence.
But no one's complaining about, hey, how come Larson's
The most important contributor is complaining about it.
Whatever. You're not paying me money. I don't care what you think.
Whatever. Oh yeah. All right, here we go, Sasha.
You need to scoot her this way slightly. That's right. James Rodriguez says you're being Jason Jordan right now.
That's okay.
No, it's not. You're trying to deprive
wrestling
people.
Machine.
You're trying to deprive people of the entertainment value of music. Music is universal, Steve.
So is my annoyance for you. All right. Here we go. You want me to put the guitar back over there?
For the post show, yes.
You can get it back. When
I won't touch it while we do the actual podcast.
When we go to
I am a professional.
When we go to... Varying degrees of professionalism around here. When we go to the post show, I will give you the guitar. Okay.
Good.
Because then I won't have anything left to do. We can do chat trivia. Wait, you didn't even get the trivia cards out.
Oh, sure, I didn't.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Whoops. Card fell on the floor.
Don't turn this around on me, Julian. I'm on my phone doing very important business. Look, Jack McJackson didn't even know where the 6 key is. He hit F.
He's trying to tell you something.
All of you people need me to help you in your lives.
Not true.
Turn a heel on everybody. These.
We're going to have a situation here. We're going to see who out-heals the other.
You are all children, all right?
No, I'm a man. I'm my own man.
Oh, man.
You don't tell me what to do.
I do.
No. All right, you ready? No, I got to blow my nose.
Manuel Garcia says, "You are not me."
Yeah, Steve wants to play with the beach ball by himself. Have at it.
I'm not. I wouldn't do that in lieu of talking to patrons. In lieu of entertaining the patrons.
I'm entertaining the patrons, just not by. I'm not talking to do it.
Just noodling around. You're
Fine. No one's complaining about it. You're the only one complaining about it.
I know, because it's my show.
It's our show.
I pay you good money to be on here.
In fact, you don't pay me any money to be on here. I'm not under salary.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right. Okay, we got to go to a blank screen. We'll be right back. All right. Be a part of the best pro wrestling podcast today by supporting the Going In Raw Patreon. You can enjoy access to the live taping of the show, exclusive merchandise, and patron-only episodes, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Lars.
And Lars. Welcome to Going. Welcome to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here, youtube.com/Steven Larson, available wherever fine podcasts are. And we're also available on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steven Larson. Sorry, I heard your stupid right when I was supposed to say something.
Oh, yeah.
And then you say Ann Larson. I said Ann Larson.
You said Ann Larson too, and it just ruined everything.
Oh, that was great. That made me so happy just now. My own mistakes. Anyways, yeah, we're here. Patreon.com/Steven Larson. We've got 47 people watching now. They enjoyed a pre-show with Larson noodling around on a guitar.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Everybody's loving it.
Were they really?
No one's complaining.
Maybe we'll take a poll afterwards.
Oh, hold on, you need a new card over there.
All I can.
That one's the road to
What is this
WrestleMania.
crap? Advance directly to WrestleMania.
I guess that means you win.
Do I automatically win that?
Doesn't seem fair.
Anyways, hopefully all these 47 people are going to be participating in chat trivia in the post show, and then after chat trivia, there's like substance on there.
Yeah, all those cards are stuck together. I bring stuff over here and
Jizz on it, man. It's weird.
I left them here, and
I just
that
put
happened.
it. Yeah,
So I'm saying it's not my doing.
they finish me off sometimes, Larson. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, we're also available on ProWrestlingTees.com. Rumor has it there's going to be a big sale for Black Friday. So, that should be fun. ProWrestlingTees.com/Going In Raw.
Yeah.
Anyways, and be sure to check out today's daily episode. We have some news, some kind of news about the club in the WWE and what their status currently is, because there are some rumors thanks to the...
There's no change in their status. They're not going anywhere.
Why would they ever watch the daily episode now?
So they can get details.
Oh, man. All right. Anyways, you're just going rogue today, dude.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Took my guitar away from me.
You know what? I like the attitude, though. It's independent and thinking of foresight. I don't know. Anyways, what are we here talking about today? What are we watching? What was
SmackDown,
205
man.
Live? What is this? An old episode of NXT? Is that what we're going to talk about today? What are we doing today?
See, I feel like me playing guitar for an hour would be more enjoyable than
what?
you acting like you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I kind of like my oblivious persona. I think it makes me laugh. Well,
It's an obvious facade. It's fake. It's
Really?
act.
You think I actually know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about SmackDown then.
Yes.
Since you're so sure that I know what I'm talking about.
Well, you watched the show, didn't you?
I feel like SmackDown. In a nutshell, if we're gonna go in a nutshell on
I
it,
enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
I thought it was entertaining.
I had a good time with it.
But if you actually pick it down, like if you break it down, if you pick apart the pieces, it was like a very standard episode of SmackDown. Like
Yeah, but a standard episode of SmackDown is still enjoyable.
So the big news is Shane McMahon came down and announced that he's the captain.
He also fleshed out his motivation for going after Raw last week, because at first, he kind of said, I think he said last week actually, if you're getting into a fight, strike first, essentially.
Oh, by the way, how about that big giant billboard going in Raw sign in the audience?
That was awesome. Thank you.
Shout out to you, friendo.
Thank you. That was
whoever
great.
you may be.
And so he's talking about, and this is something I kind of mentioned on in Matt chat that's going up Friday, about the perception of SmackDown as the B show.
Yeah.
And how they don't want that perception. They're the A show in their minds. And so they're setting out to prove that. I like that.
No, I like that too. I think
They're
it's
framing themselves as the underdog.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why Shane felt like they had to go on the offensive.
Yeah.
Go and attack Raw.
Yeah.
Because they are perceived as the underdog.
Sounds like they have actual motivation, Larson.
Yes.
I would say that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
I like this too. So the promo wasn't that long. And then we got into
It went directly into a match.
a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Yeah, he looked over the stage and Bobby Roode was already entrancing.
Yeah.
Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler, of course, is the best 2 out of 3 match. This should be.
The blow off.
You think this is a blow off 2 out of 3 falls match?
Yeah, it was fun too.
No, it was okay. So this was definitely their best match.
I wonder if this match was more indicative of what they were doing in dark matches. Because we've been hearing that the work they were doing their dark matches after SmackDown was really good.
Yeah, that could be the case. My only problem with 2 out of 3 falls matches like this one is that the first fall always comes when in a normal match it would be a near fall.
But I like how Bobby sold it, because it was a situation where he ran back into the ring, got up, started going towards Dolph, and Dolph super kicked the living heck out of him.
Yeah.
And he sold it wonderfully. Like he just got caught completely by surprise by a super kick, and it knocked him on his back. And I normally agree with you that if that happens too abruptly, it doesn't seem believable, but that made sense. And then the second fall, a roll-up, it seems kind of fluky, makes sense.
Well, it was Dolph.
My problem with the second fall has happened during a commercial break.
Oh, I didn't really mind that too much.
Falls should not happen during commercial breaks.
I'm just used to it by this time. Dolph, like he went head for the reason the roll up worked according to storyline is Dolph went head first into the turnbuckle, and then Bobby Roode. But I don't know if it was an exposed turnbuckle. I can see that maybe. I just feel like the falls came a bit too quick. That was my problem.
This was like a 15-minute match. They gave it time.
Yeah, the 2 out of 3. There was 3
they're
falls in a 15-minute match.
They're not going to give this match a half hour. On a pay-per-view they might, but they're not going to do that on SmackDown Live TV.
I know they probably don't want to do that, but they should. It's 2 out of 3 falls.
I agree.
I thought this actually should have been the main event.
Yeah.
Well, not in this episode. Never mind. Not in this episode.
It should have started off the second hour.
Yeah.
But, that's a good way to kick off the show. The crowd was into it. Bobby got a good reception.
Because honestly, if this is really their blow-off and it's not going to happen on a pay-per-view, it should be more than 15 minutes. You got 3 falls, which is essentially 3 matches.
Well, I think what you're running into is the 2-hour time limit we got for a SmackDown show. If this were on Raw, it would have been given an extra 5-10 minutes maybe.
No, I know.
But they got to cram a lot of television, a lot of storylines in the 2 hours.
Regardless of how they do it, you have 3 falls. And each fall gets 5 minutes? So that's like 3
you're asking a bit much.
5-minute matches.
You're asking a bit much.
Okay, all right. Anyways, what happened next?
After the match, Bobby won with the glorious DDT. Renee Young came into the ring to interview Bobby Roode. He's kind of stumbling over his promo stuff these days.
Yes, dude.
He has no character. He has no motivation.
He doesn't know who he is, man. He really doesn't.
He
said nobody.
We need people with the compassion.
Yeah, he said nobody has more compassion, passion,
and competitiveness. I wonder if it's an issue with he in NXT he didn't work off scripts, and now he's dedicating as much mental energy as memorizing and reciting his lines as delivering a performance, or maybe he's really method or something. He needs a firm character that he knows and can relate to. And then he could translate the scripted verbiage through that and deliver a performance rather than just reciting lines while trying to discover a character in the subtext of the lines.
I don't think it's an or situation, dude. I think it's both those things. Plus, I think it's the harsh travel schedule, which he has not done before, and he's still in his 3rd month maybe of doing this. I honestly think it's a combination of all those things. But you're absolutely right. He has been, and I honestly I love Bobby Roode. I said from day one before he even signed with the company, I was like, this guy's going to be ready for Maine from the jump. And it turns out that might not have been the case. And it's one of those things where NXT really does help you understand the WWE way of doing things, but there's not a lot you can do to prepare you for the travel schedule. No. And if they're not doing scripts and promos in NXT the way they do them on Main, that's folly. I understand that NXT might have that, and I don't know if they are or aren't, but what you're saying sounds correct, that when he was in NXT, they never came off as scripted.
Oh, he was a rock star on the mic in NXT. He was fantastic.
And then he comes up to Main, and either he's not allowed to do what he was doing in NXT, or they are just giving him a script 15 minutes beforehand, and he's not used to that. In that case, you're not developing people in NXT the way they should be developed for the main roster.
Yeah.
And it's just for whatever reason with him, it's been the character shift. We've talked about this endlessly. The character shift from NXT to SmackDown has been it's been a failure for him, and I don't get it.
I was thinking about last night his trajectory in NXT. If they continued that on Main, brought him up as the heel, combine his really good in-ring work with his incredible mic work, with his theme song, with the glorious thing, that's a recipe right there for a massive heel run that culminates in a popular heel run, which culminates in a huge face turn.
I know.
The formula was there. If they had ran with it in 8 months, he could be one of the top faces on SmackDown. Easily.
I know.
Easily. And they bungled it.
They bungled it immediately.
They wanted to get immediately to that face run. But he needed to... I mean, I don't know what percentage of people who watch main roster programming watch NXT.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one for us. Okay. in any given WWE arena? It's got to be like 30%.
I was thinking 30 or 40%.
30%, yeah.
So that's 70 to 60% of the audience that doesn't know what he did in NXT.
God, maybe, but I don't know, man. As soon as his music kicked in, people. I mean, it's different. When did he was it the after SummerSlam the call up? You're gonna have more smarks in that audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. It's a freaking problem though. I feel like it's a really easily solvable one.
I know.
And I mean, I think with him, it's not going to get worse with time. It'll get better with time.
I think so too. I think eventually, I hope it'll just be a situation where eventually they'll find a good program for him, and something will click, and they realize, okay, this is what this version of face Bobby Roode is supposed to be from a character standpoint.
Yeah.
And then once he finds that, or they find that, himself and creative, then they can run with it. But until then,
you will not find anyone with more compassion. And I was like, how does that matter?
And then he just made that face for a
he
beat.
Did.
Passion.
He did. Oh, man. He'll get it together, dude.
Yeah.
He's too good not to. I just think he's freaking tired, man.
That could be part of it, too.
Used to sleep in the same bed for 40 years. Let's see here. Next up, we saw the New Day roaming the hallways, giving out candy, but they were dressed up. The only superstars dressed up, by the way, which was a bummer.
It was.
But they did it perfectly.
A home run.
It was Xavier Woods was Jimmy Hart. Big E was Akeem. And then Kofi was Brother Love.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah,
the entire thing was fantastic.
So they're giving out candy. They're approached by Rusev and Aiden English.
Yeah.
Aiden English is singing. Rusev says Halloween is a dumb holiday for dumb children. Dumps out the candy and stomps all over it. This makes Big E very mad.
Yeah.
And sets up a match between the two of them later on the evening.
Yeah. Next up, we had the only women's division segment on the show, and it did not have a match. It was Becky Lynch kind of firing up the troops, spraying Ellsworth, he was the only other person dressed up. He was dressed like a dog.
Yeah.
She sprayed him with some water after he barked at her.
Yeah.
And then Natalya comes in, and she basically did she sort of like blame? She said, "If you guys lose, it's Charlotte's fault." Is that what she said? Something like
Natalya
that.
said that,
Yeah. I thought there's a Becky Lynch is so damn charming.
Oh, yeah.
That she pulled that off last night. The writing is terrible in the women's
it's not
division.
good.
I don't know what the deal is. SmackDown and Raw. Like, okay, there's that segment. Sorry, we didn't even talk about what happened here. It was great. So New Day was giving out candy.
Oh, I did say what happened.
And then he stomped on the candy.
Yeah, I said all that.
I totally zoned you out. The kind of quirks that we see with Rusev, okay, Aiden English, with the New Day. And granted, it's the New Day. They're awesome. Why don't we see that kind of personality stuff with the women? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't get that. You don't get that kind of stuff with them.
I felt like Becky was trying to interject that. I feel like she always tries to interject that, and they all did the little teacup
She does
thing.
the most. She does so much with what she's given. I feel like there was a little bit of that with Lana and Tamina. I felt like there was some character stuff there, but then they just sort of dropped it.
They were trying to do it. Yeah.
But otherwise, I don't know. It seems to just, I don't know.
It feels very what's the word I'm looking for? Stilted.
Yeah. Poorly written.
Yeah.
That's a better word. Next up, this is great. So we didn't get a women's match, but we got Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara again.
Third week in a row.
What? Wait a second. Was this one for the U.S. title?
I don't know. I don't know if any of them been for the U.S. title.
Why are none of these? If Sin Cara won the first 2 weeks because of the first week it was count out.
DQ.
The second week it was DQ.
And this week it was declared a no contest.
And this last week, because Sin Cara just started whooping up on Baron Corbin. Where are they getting these refs from? They're always getting, the count out one was correct. The other two weren't.
Yeah, because they replayed it. Because I said last week when Baron was DQ'd because Sin Cara wasn't in the corner. He was on the mat towards the corner. I don't think you have to break anything up there, though. You have to be actually physically in the corner of the ring. You have to allow your opponent an opportunity to get out of the corner, so you have a 5 count. But if he's on the ground near the corner, I think you're cool. I think you can just wail away until they give up.
They're trying to push this whole like MMA thing with so many of their wrestlers. And then when some wrestler actually displays some ground and pound,
they get DQ'd.
They get DQ'd. Are you serious?
Lame.
Because you're right. Because I watched it again too in the replay, and commentary tried to push that he didn't respect the 5 count.
There shouldn't be a 5 count.
Yeah. Anyways, Baron tried to rip off Sin Cara's mask. That was kind of the story here.
That was the story.
And then Sin Cara The other part of the story was Sin Cara didn't like that, and he beat the crap out of Baron Corbin outside. Are they back to punishing Baron Corbin now?
Well, I've read that Sin Cara signed a new contract.
I want your mask.
And so they're kind of giving him a bit of a push since he re-signed.
Talk about non-news.
Well, I always heard that Sin Cara always, at least,
Which Sin Cara are we talking about?
just the Sin Cara character.
Oh, okay.
Sold a lot of merch.
Oh, yeah.
Just based on the packaging of the character.
Right.
So maybe they're trying to reignite that or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that Sin Cara was out there throwing some haymakers and being aggressive. It was enjoyable.
How long have we been with the current Sin Cara? It's been a while. Hasn't it?
Yeah.
A couple of years now,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. It's just weird. They never have done anything with him, really, besides just Russell.
I know.
And that's just, it's like almost at the point where he's suicide from TNA. It's like, why do I care about this guy? It's a different guy every week. In this case, it's not same guy. Mm-hmm. But he never told. Last night he finally talked. So now we can, after how many years of him, the costume being around, we can actually start caring about the guy. I don't know. It's weird. They have Sin Cara out there, but no Ty Dillinger.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
It's so weird. Anyways. Next up, we've got the Usos. They were doing an interview. They were talking about the whole SmackDown versus Raw thing. How they've, picking up the thread that Shane laid out there, talking about how SmackDown is always looked at as the B show, and they're really the A show, and they're going to prove it. And then they're interrupted by Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Yeah,
Chad Gable.
Gable.
And they said that that's all fine and good, but next week we get they took our suggestion. First they used the interview mic.
Yes.
And then when Renee Young beat Feet, they went to a boom.
Yeah,
because
so you could actually hear Shelton
I could
Benjamin.
actually hear Shelton Benjamin.
And it was great.
Shelton Benjamin. It was awesome. And then Chad Gable started rapping at them, and it was bad, but it was saved by Shelton Benjamin doing the GIF meme thing.
I know. Yeah. He had his path through the frame.
Yes,
was perfect.
Yes, it was. He did a very.
And then
good
he
job.
looped back around to stand next to Gable after that. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I love Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, he's great.
Next up, we had one of the Tiny Sing guys, Samir. Oh, but first, it was Jinder Mahal's promo. Man, I don't know. I love Jinder Mahal. I kind of want him always to be champion, just because I don't know what they're going to do with him when he's not champion anymore. Everything about him is designed for a champion.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
If we had all this before him being a champion, it'd have been like, okay, well,
then culminating in a championship.
Yeah, that would have been fine. I could have understood it. But everything they've done has been him as champion. I just feel like without the title, I don't know what they're going to do with him.
Yeah.
A lot of people were giving me flack because they were saying yesterday when we answered the question,
what mid-carder could you see being on the pre-show in a year? Yeah.
Right, Jinder Mahal.
Well, he's not exactly a mid-carder right now. He's champion. He's
no, I know,
main
but
eventer.
But
But yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
Do you think that's a possibility?
Yeah.
How high of a possibility?
It's at least a coin flip at this point.
Wow, 50-50, huh? Interesting. Anyways, AJ Styles came out. He interrupted, of course, as he always does whenever Jinder Mahal transitions to his language of Punjabi to talk to his people with. He always cracks me up when he starts talking in Punjabi because he immediately says, he said something. I'm not going to try to speak Punjabi, but he says like one word and then Samir Singh, AJ Styles. And anyways, then AJ Styles interrupted him, comes out, and wins within, 2 minutes or something?
Less than that. It was about 45 seconds. Hit Samir with Styles Clash, picked up the win. Almost immediately after the pinfall was counted, Jinder gets in the ring, starts beating up AJ, hits them with a couple of colossus.
Yeah.
So this is going to be our main event for Clash of Champions in December. And if AJ doesn't win here,
it's going to be Cena at Mania.
I feel like Jinder's carrying that belt all the way to Mania.
I think that's a really good chance right now anyways. I think they think, hey, we've gotten this far. It's not like the ratings have fallen off a cliff or anything, Might as well carry it on to Mania, have Cena's moment there.
17th record-breaking reign happen there.
Has Cena mentioned on the Bella's show, like the wedding stuff? Is that happening like anytime soon?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch that stuff.
I kind of... With Cena's schedule, it's going to be a situation like it was when he tied Flair's record where he held the belt for a month.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It seems Like, if you're going to break Ric Flair's record and win it for the 17th time, I feel like you need to hold that belt for a little bit.
Right.
Otherwise, it just seems kind of like a light reign, inconsequential. And if you're breaking a record, even though it's a kayfabe record, kind of completely made up, I feel like that record-breaking win and reign should mean something.
Yeah, you'd think. But you know how the WWE is. They live for the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, it went away. It knew that I had my eyes on it.
Yeah. There's a little
you know,
fruit fly or something.
You know, okay, so let's say Cena picks it up at Mania, and I know we're booking way ahead of like Vince McMahon even knowing what's going on. Cena picks up the title at Mania, which I think is at this point in my mind, that's a 70% chance.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent possibility.
That's a good possibility. Who takes it off Cena? I'm thinking Nakamura. Mm-hmm. That'll make because here's the thing about that: a Nakamura title win over Cena means more than a Nakamura title win over Jinder Mahal. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And we saw what it did for Nakamura. Like one of the very few bright spots for Nakamura on main roster.
Match against Cena.
Was his match against Cena on SmackDown. Yeah, it was really good. Give them a bunch of time at if he picks it up in April. Money in the Bank.
Oh, that'll be a Raw pay-per-view next year.
Oh. They could do it on any pay-per-view. That doesn't have to be like a big pay-per-view moment, I don't think.
Yeah.
You know?
That would be kind of nice if we're at one of the major four, but I guess it's not necessary.
I mean, have to wait till SummerSlam.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
No. And then we can get AJ versus AJ Styles at
AJ
SummerSlam.
versus AJ Styles?
Nakamura versus AJ Styles.
Okay.
Maybe that. Well, you know, the My Career mode, you can do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
apparently.
that's great.
Yeah. I have a problem with that guy. That's what Kevin Owens said. And then who's the guy he has a problem with?
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Speaking of Kevin Owens, we got him and Sami Zayn having another
this is great.
Brotherly love fest
Sami
backstage.
Zayn's like genuine kayfabe smile.
Yeah, I know.
It's the best.
Oh, it's the best thing ever, dude.
Just this huge beaming smile. He's so happy.
So once again, he's sort of waxing about Shane McMahon, inserting himself in to the Survivor Series big matchup, SmackDown versus Raw.
And saying that even though Sami didn't win last week, he's not on the team. If Kevin wins, improves, invaluable to Team SmackDown and leads them to victory, then Shane has to give them whatever they want.
Right.
And thus it would become the Kevin and Sami show.
No, the Sami and Kevin show.
Yes.
And then Kevin Owens gives him a big pat on the back, and then Sami Zayn just looks very, very enthusiastic. Very
happy.
Very happy.
Then another Bludgeon
Brothers I missed
promo.
this one.
Yeah. It's a terrible gimmick. It's awful.
It's definitely not good.
It's pretty bad.
It's, I like it better than them just being them, though. Because here's the thing. It's so bad, it's funny to talk about. It kind of is. It's kind of funny and it's kind of depressing.
The only way they can redeem it is if they make it hyper self-aware. Like
how would they do that?
I don't know, because they've given us zero indication that's the direction they're heading.
Because you can look
it seems very sincere.
Maybe if you look at Luke Harper's face and eyes, you can tell he understands it's bad.
Yeah,
maybe they're going that subtle. Slowly breaking a professional wrestler who understands his creative is bad.
Doubtful.
Maybe this is some really, really in-depth acting
stuff here.
Yeah, some super meta stuff.
Highly.
Because his eyes are dead, dude.
Yeah, they are.
He's
I highly doubt it.
He's like, wait, you want me to talk how? He's like, I'm an incredibly articulate human being. You want me to talk like this? Bludgeon Brothers. Like a combination between Ultimate Warrior and John Laurinaitis.
Yeah.
Two of the weirdest speakers ever in the professional wrestling industry.
It makes zero sense.
Bludgeon Brothers.
It's terrible.
Oh, it's so bad, but it's funny. It makes me laugh. Especially because it really seems like the Fashion Police are headed towards the Bludgeon Brothers.
That's the only reason I think they might go some weird meta
Oh,
thing.
really?
Because that's what the Fashion Police is completely self-aware.
I don't have the confidence.
Oh, I don't either.
I don't.
I think instead of going self-aware from both sides, they're going to have one gimmick be self-aware and the other one be completely oblivious.
What if they did this? This is giving me chills that I'm thinking about this. What if they make them a modern day walking version of the Shockmaster? So they make their big debut, right?
And they fall through a wall.
But they have a big, like, epic botch immediately out the gate as soon as they walk out. I don't know what it could be. But yeah, they fall through a wall, or they bust through a wall and they fall.
Yeah.
And that becomes kind of their gimmick.
Okay.
That'd be so sad, but it'd be so funny.
Yeah, it could be funny. It's better than playing it straight.
Yeah, I know. they forget their lines? What if it's like super meta like that?
Because if they're sincere about this Bludgeon Brother thing, it's going to be awful.
It's not good, and they probably are. They're probably super sincere.
They're
about
going to be
it.
laughed out of the building
It's so bad
because it's so bad.
Bludgeon Brothers.
It's terrible.
It's not good, man. Hey,
like the name is something they would name a tag team in the '80s. The whole thing is very
and like
80s.
a not successful tag team.
Yeah.
Like when you forgot about. Oh, they were the Bludgeon Brothers. That's weird. Forgot
Terrible.
about that.
Awful.
It'd be like a tag team that what's his face, Terry Taylor was in, and we forgot about.
Yeah, no.
It's like the York Foundation.
Next,
Rusev Day versus Big E.
Aiden English comes out, starts singing a Rusev Day song. New Day come out.
The pairing of Aiden English and Rusev,
fantastic.
That's a genius. That's a master stroke right there.
Yeah.
That's great.
Good match. Gave it a lot of time.
Yeah, this is fun.
Towards the finish, or at the finish, Aiden English stands on the announce table, starts singing Rusev Day. Xavier Woods starts playing
doing the
trombone through the bullhorn.
Yeah. Double axe handle from the table.
Yes, Aiden English goes into the ring, gets hit with a big ending.
Which allows Rusev to kick Big E in the back and pick up the pinfall.
Yeah.
And he's very happy with himself. Happy Rusev is my favorite.
Oh,
Rusev
yeah,
ever.
and especially the segment backstage with Shane.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was cracking up hard.
It was awesome. Are you elated now?
Oh, just Rusev Day from Rusev was great.
That was awesome.
And the whole time, well, here, let's talk about the Sin Cara interview briefly. He gave an
Do
interview.
we have to?
And he just went into his motivation. He's talking about the mask is a very, for luchadors, it's really important. He didn't like Baron Corbin trying to rip his mask off.
That's what it sounded like. I couldn't understand what he said. I don't like Baron Corbin with my mask off.
I understand enough to get the basic idea.
Well, you're a better man than I am, I guess. I got to invest in a better sound
Let's
system.
move on to this Shane
Do you have a
McMahon.
soundbar for your TV?
What?
A soundbar for your
No.
TV. Really? You just have it right
Yeah,
there?
the speakers in the TV.
All right, on. I can't
You should get one of those.
See?
I thought
Hey, you
about
are
it.
really good at that. Good job.
I can't really hear on my left ear. It's all plugged up since I've been sick.
Well, maybe you just know me that well.
Shane McMahon was backstage, was approached by Aiden English. Rusev comes in the frame,
Rusev Day!
and he was telling Shane that he wants to be part of the
I
Survivor
know,
Series
and
team.
this sucks, man, because he's not.
Not gonna happen.
Because he's going to fight AJ Styles. AJ is going to make the team. This is going to be the one time when I'm super actively rooting for Rusev.
Yeah.
I really want – I'm sorry, against AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Because I love AJ Styles, my favorite. I am going to be actively rooting for Rusev. This bums me out that he's not going to be on the team.
I know.
Oh, this makes me
he was
so
saying,
sad.
look what I did during the siege. I was out in front, laying some haymakers on people. And I love it. The whole time he was standing there, when he wasn't talking, he was flexing his pecs.
Yeah, it was good.
It was great.
Oh, it was
a huge
fantastic.
smile on his face. Rusev is the best.
You know what they should do, given there's going to be a lot of people who aren't making the cut on the Survivor Series card, is do a SmackDown versus Raw Rumble to kick things off.
Yeah.
Winner gets, I don't know, a trophy or some crap.
Something, yeah.
I mean, it's bragging rights.
Yeah. I agree.
Do that.
Have
man.
Rusev
And have
win that.
Rusev win that.
Yeah.
Rusev, dude.
God, that was so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Happy Rusev is best Rusev.
It is. Well, okay. Actually, he's second best Rusev. Top Rusev is Hoodie Rusev.
I don't know. Tank Rusev's pretty good.
Ooh, that is really good.
But yeah, Hoodie Rusev is good.
Hoodie Rusev's good. Clowning Dolph Ziggler Rusev is good too.
Yeah.
Dog Ziggler. That's clever Rusev. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's being clever.
I mean, Rusev is good regardless.
Rusev is great. Fashion Files, Stranger Things.
Ty Dillinger was in it. That was cool.
Yeah,
He got some TV time.
he got some TV time. No, this was great. You didn't probably understand a lick of it though, right?
Yeah, I didn't really watch.
You didn't see the first one.
Well, I've seen episodes of Stranger Things.
Oh, you've seen episodes?
Yeah, I never watched the full first season. Though.
You know who Barb is?
Yeah.
Oh, you know who Barb is. Okay. All right. Right
I've seen maybe a couple episodes in their entirety and then bits and pieces of others.
on. Yeah. No, this is funny. This is good. I liked it. It was cool. It had the Ascension in it again.
Yeah.
I love them. They're great. I laughed. I just wonder, I don't even know the point of this anymore. You know what I mean?
I think the point is that it's plainly obvious. I mean, it's a gag that's plainly obvious what 2B is.
Yeah, I know.
And instead of going for any sort of drama, they're just dancing around it
Yeah.
for laughs. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah. No, I know.
But I mean, in terms of the eventual program between Fashion Police and Bludgeon Brothers, I don't know what the point is.
Yeah. I don't know if they're ever going to get there.
Yeah, I know.
It kind of feels at this point now, they're just sort of, And I like it because it gets them over. People like it. People really like it. But I always like to know. Okay, well, where can this go?
I don't think they know where it's going.
I don't think they do either. That's sort of the thing. They're just like, okay, well, what are we going to parody this week? That's fine. I'm fine going along for the ride.
Yeah.
Anyways,
because the end game for that is Fashion Police versus Bludgeon Brothers, and Fashion Police gets destroyed.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I don't want to see that.
I don't like that. Next up, we had a decent main event.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This was not sort of every once in a while on SmackDown, like for example, Shinsuke versus Cena. We mentioned that earlier. That was a shortened version
of a pay-per-view match.
This really wasn't, It
felt like a good SmackDown main event.
Yeah, it did. I do still think, now that I really think about it, well, I don't know. Yeah, this should have been the main event. Bobby versus Dolph has just been too lackluster to warrant a main event spot at this point.
Yeah.
But having like a good, meaty 25-minute best 2 out of 3.
This was about a 15-minute main event.
Yeah. It was, So obviously this is for the spot on the Survivor Series team. We both knew this. The problem also with this is that
we knew Nakamura was going to win.
How great would it have been if Sami Zayn got in? Then you can write a way to get him back out after the fact. But you expect Kevin Owens to get in at this point because, they're both going to be on the same team. Or they're both going to be on the team, but Kevin Owens loses. Because then you don't know who's going to win this.
Yes.
And then Kevin Owens loses. Then you have this dilemma where one's on the team and one's not on the team.
I know. And like Sami Zayn could quit at a protest or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because he thinks Kevin Owens got screwed out of his spot, something like that. But decent enough match. Sami Zayn makes his way out to ringside towards the end. And Nakamura gets ready to hit a Kinshasa, and Zayn pulls Owens out of the ring so he doesn't get hit. He goes out and clears the announce table and throws the tabletop into someone's face.
Yeah.
Orton's music hits. Appears out of nowhere. Orton out of nowhere. And gives Zayn a side suplex on top of the table.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much Randy Orton's outside signature at this point.
Yeah.
That distraction was enough. It gave Nakamura an opportunity to hit a Kinshasa. Nakamura wins. Part of the Team Survivor Series SmackDown Live TV.
There you go. And then we're off the air and on to Crisley.
Yeah.
Crisley started off with Crisley in bed with his wife. Irony of ironies.
Pretty sure no one cares.
Moving on. Au contraire. It's weird because USA, it seems like they've got some really cool stuff coming up. You saw the ads for Damnation, right?
Yeah.
That show looks great.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
That one with Jessica Biel looked interesting. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, no, I saw a couple episodes. That was really good. The Mr. Robot's good.
Yeah.
But then they've got Crisley on there. That's weird. And they're going all in on that guy. They gave him like
he's
2
got a talk
shows.
show.
He's got a talk show too. Talk shows are like super cheap to produce.
I know, but they're also kind of cringy to watch.
Oh, they're terribly cringy to watch. And he's terrible.
You need like a really good interview to pull that off.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he is.
Like a Dick Cavett type.
Or a David Letterman.
Why didn't they get Dick Cavett on that show?
He's really old.
I'm sure he could still give a good interview. Very fascinating.
David Letterman was a great interviewer.
He's not. I know you give David. I know, but he's not going. He's not coming out of retirement. Are you kidding me?
I thought he was going to. I heard he signed something with Netflix.
Probably to produce.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Is it going to be like an Anthony Bourdain type David Letterman?
That'd be cool.
That'd be rad.
That'd be awesome.
But just like in New York, because he's a big New York guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool because there's a lot going on in New York. I'd love to see.
But you know, Letterman's also a Midwesterner. He's from the Midwest.
That's right. He can do New York and the Midwest, and then the rest of the United States.
And he's generally a beloved TV personality.
I love David Letterman.
Letterman was great.
Yeah. Let's answer some questions.
Yes. CM Punk finds it insulting. Power rank. WWE wrestlers that should get their own documentary. He suggests The Miz. Good choice.
That should get their own documentary. Oh, no. Yeah, that's long overdue. That would be a fascinating one. That's a good one.
Sami Zayn would be a good one.
Him and Kevin Owens together would be a good one.
Yeah, they already did a Kevin Owens one, though.
Yeah. I wonder how much. I never saw that one. I want
to watch it.
Is that on the network?
I don't know if it's on the network yet.
Should be. It's weird they still
Kevin
do DVD
Nash.
stuff.
He doesn't have one. Oh, Scott Hall has one though.
That'd be good. Kevin Nash would be good. You tell all about booking Nitro and Thunder.
You bring the whiteboard out again.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did you ever go back and watch that? I love that some people picked up on that.
Booker T had an episode of 24.
Did he? That's awesome.
I think, but they haven't done a full 2-hour documentary on him.
He had a really good Legends.
Interview?
He had a really good Legends interview with JBL.
Here, let me double check on that. I know they did a short form documentary thing on him, but they haven't done the full hour and a half, 2-hour documentary.
His Legends interview is really fascinating. I think he did a Legend. Am I thinking of Booker T?
Anyways, carry on.
I like this. There's another good question here from Thayer Thabata. He says, many people are against guys, because this pertains to me. Many guys are against guys like Aleister Black or Finn Balor beating guys like Brock or Braun Strowman because they're, quote, too small and it wouldn't be believable for them to win. He says, I hate this argument because I believe that almost anybody could beat anybody if it's booked correctly. It's pro wrestling. A lot of people are giving me flack because I said, who did I say this about? I forget who I said it about. Oh, Adam Cole.
Yeah.
The Adam Cole against Drew McIntyre thing, because Adam Cole's really tiny. And I get that it's pro wrestling. It's just, you got
to go into it thinking there is both opponents there's legitimacy to both of them.
Take that theory like, oh, it's just pro wrestling as long as it's booked right. Take that to like its most extreme example, and you have Hornswoggle versus Brock Lesnar, or Hornswoggle versus Andre the Giant. And it just doesn't make any sense. So there has to be some legitimacy. Now with Aleister Black, I believe it because he's past, he's above like a certain height threshold. He's 6 feet.
Yeah.
And I think like, I don't know, 5'11's probably past.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily just their physical stature. I think him knowing that he has a kickboxing background.
Yeah, that too. That adds to it. Yeah.
I think that could overcome, if someone's shorter.
Yeah, but if he was, but take that again.
That's why I like Daniel Bryan against Batista. Batista towers over him.
Mm-hmm.
He's, like twice as wide of him. He's so buff. But knowing that Daniel Bryan is a legitimate wrestler.
Well, there's that.
I always go back to the days of early UFC where Hoist Gracie was the smallest guy in the octagon, and he beat everybody because his technique was so good.
Yeah, but there was also the idea, like Daniel Bryan was built. He was built.
In good shape,
and that's why it worked for Neville as well. I mean, we saw Neville as, legitimate because he's built. If you take Aleister Black's skill sets and you put him in Jack Gallagher, I still don't believe it, I'm like,
it depends on the opponent.
It depends on the entire package. So it's not just like, is he too small? For Adam Cole, there's nothing about his skill set, who his character is,
that can overcome facing someone that's 6 inches taller and outweighs him by 70 pounds.
And how tiny he is. It just doesn't, it's not believable. There has to be some believability there.
Yeah, no. I checked on that Booker T episode of 24 is only half hour. So give Booker T the full 2-hour documentary treatment.
I'm with that.
Yes. Interview bot Jose GGR. Who is more likely to make an impact on the Survivor Series match? Miz and the Miz Taraj or Sammy and Kevin?
Oh, it's funny. That was
going to be Sammy and Kevin.
I was on the wrong thread. That was from tomorrow's episode.
It's Sammy and Kevin. It's especially now that neither of them are on the team. It's a near certainty they're going to get involved in some capacity.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I could see Miz maybe getting involved only to screw Braun.
The Miz Baron Corbin thing is so inconsequential in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see.
The only way they would do that is if Braun got involved in his match against Baron Corbin.
Because generally these days, if somebody already has a match, even if they have a feud with somebody else, they're not going to dick around with that other person. I mean, this is a unique situation.
I think Braun could be an exception.
You think Miz is going to interfere with Braun's match?
No, I think Braun might interfere in the Miz's match.
Oh, yeah, that could be. They'll protect both guys.
I would not be surprised if going into WrestleMania, Braun's one wearing that IC title, not the Miz.
Yeah, I could see that.
Tommy T, hey friendos, my question is, what is your favorite moment in wrestling, be it funny or serious? Personally, his favorite moment was the moment when Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Undertaker all stood at the top of the ramp after the end of an era match. That was good.
That's up there for me, to be honest with you.
I think it's Daniel Bryan to win the titles at Mania.
That's big. For me, it was CM Punk kissing Vince McMahon goodbye with the title at Money in the Bank 2011. Because I was like, the possibilities there.
Of course, it's CM Punk.
I love CM Punk.
You do. He is what? What is he?
Huh?
What is he?
He's the best in the world.
No.
He's the coolest.
Yes, that's your assessment.
You can't think of anybody cooler than him. The fact that
history of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a couple minutes. I can think of about 10.
Go ahead.
I need a couple minutes.
Really?
We're in the middle of doing a show. My mind's focused on doing the show. Ask me tomorrow. And
I can think of a couple off the top of my head.
Who?
Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one. David Bowie.
Okay.
See? Dick Cavett.
Well.
Who's cooler, CM Punk or Dick Cavett?
Probably CM Punk.
I don't know, man. Dick Cavett's pretty cool under pressure. Double T. Hey, guys. So my question is, out of all his matches so far on main roster, Who has Shinsuke had the best in-ring chemistry with? He thinks it was Randy Orton. It was John Cena.
John Cena.
Because those are two guys who understood what Shinsuke Nakamura should be.
Yes. Sexton Hardcastle. Sexton Hardcastle loves fantasy sports, and he honestly thinks that fantasy wrestling could be a thing. The only problem is how would points be given, so he asks us, give him a rough point system for fantasy wrestling. I've actually thought about fantasy wrestling, starting up a fantasy wrestling league.
Kayfabe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe
you are.
any infrastructure online for that, so it'd have to be scoring by hand, which I don't have time to do. So obviously you'd earn points for winning.
Yeah.
I think there should be different amounts of points for potentially winning by pin versus submission.
Mm-hmm.
And also I think there should be you should lose points for submitting. I think you should lose points for willingly giving up.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
All right.
I had some other ideas too, like run-ins, successful run-ins or
Okay.
points.
All right. I can tell you're very proud of this idea of yours.
Like winning by DQ or count out, you get points, but not as much if you won by pinfall or submission.
Right.
Because a win is a win.
Mm-hmm.
There's a weekly bonus for if you carry a title.
Sure.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
That's just like 5 minutes of thinking about it.
I like it, man. That's all good stuff. You should do something with it.
But again, that's time.
When you get home, get out the typewriter.
I need like a ledger to keep track of everything. I don't have time for that.
Like a legal pad.
No, like a full-on ledger or a spreadsheet. Like everybody has
Power
10,
rank.
10 talents on their team.
Yeah. Big John Spud has a question.
Oh, this is a good question.
He wants to power rank this. Did you guys see that fan get decked in the face by the cover of the table when Sammy threw it?
Yeah.
Recklessly, Sami Zayn. Power rank the top 5 guys you'd be okay eating that table from.
Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe,
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black. Okay.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'll say
Finn
this.
Balor, because he seems really cool. And I know it was an accident.
My thing is this. Anybody in the WWE I'd be cool with, because I would know that it was sort of probably a fluke thing. They wouldn't usually do something like that. Everything is okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I would think unless you catch the edge of it somewhere sensitive, you'll probably be fine.
Well, he had some blood. He was on Twitter last night.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's funny because I saw his Twitter picture and he seemed cool with it. He said it's all good. It's part of the show. He had some blood a little cut right here.
What if an edge cut is?
Yeah, I think so. Because then I went back and watched it.
So I saw him kind of recoil.
He recoiled, and then they showed him a couple more times, and he was either rooting on the finish, or I think they actually took him away before the finish because he kept on. He's like, "Crap, I'm bleeding,"
Yeah.
And I think he honestly just wanted to be in the show, but it wouldn't stop bleeding, and so because
Yeah.
like the cut, it was like hours later that he took the picture, and the cut was still there.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like just a little
He
mark.
probably got all sorts of free stuff.
I know. They were probably like, "Hey, you can sign this," and then
Yeah.
everything you want. It's all yours.
Yeah.
Pictures, 2 suites. If that happened to you and you got whacked and they took you backstage and they're like, "Hey, look, we'll give you all the stuff. You just got to sign a liability thing, so we're good." And you sign it, and the
You have
club
to seal it with a 2 sweet.
No. I'm saying, what if the club comes up to you and say, "Hey, man, 2 sweet. It's so good that you took that for the team." You would have to, right?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh, you totally would. You totally would.
I don't think I
Just out of you don't want it to be awkward at that point, right?
I just do what I did with AJ. Say, sorry, I don't too sweet.
You didn't do that with AJ. You
did,
waited
in fact.
until the camera was not
I
rolling.
did, in fact, do that with AJ.
You waited until the camera was. I saw clearly you too
you
sweeted him. You
you
thought
saw
you were going to
anything-
get away with it.
If you saw anything that was out of your peripheral vision, that is not
You
dependable.
too sweeted yesterday. It's on camera.
Oh my god!
I posted a Twitter. Right?
I was doing this, pointing at the
you
camera.
blew up too swole.
Anyways, here's the thing. Making this
Fast
gesture
like a cat.
isn't necessarily too sweeting. Too sweeting is two people
Coming
making
together,
that gesture.
man. Come
That's
on,
too
let's do
sweeting.
it.
And
Yeah,
that I won't do. I have made this gesture before.
I'm just
on
saying.
camera, I think.
Listen, I'm just saying. If Gallows and Anderson come up to you, wrap their big arms around you, and say, "Hey, man," thinking that who wouldn't want it too sweet?
Here's what I do. I'd make it intentionally awkward. Like if I see the hand approaching, I'd put out a fist.
Oh,
like
no
they're in a
way.
fist bump or
Do
something.
this,
It'd be
and they
an
do
awkward-
this. It's
Yeah.
like, wow.
I'd be like, "Oh, sorry."
Then it's a game of chicken, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to lose that game.
I think you would.
No.
All right, moving on.
The madcap Mr. Lipkin,
Mr. Lipkin.
whose music would get a bigger pop if it played during the 2018 Royal Rumble, Daniel Bryan or Stone Cold Steve Austin? depends if they were entering the match. If they're entering the match stone cold.
Yeah. Yeah, because the glass break is so
Well, it'd be so unexpected, too, because he said, how many times that he was done wrestling?
Yeah, I know.
Whereas we all know Daniel Bryan really wants to wrestle. They'd both get enormous pops.
Look, both of them would blow the roof off the arena.
Easily.
But, I don't know, maybe Daniel Bryan. Because everybody knows how much he wants it.
That's true.
It's like, man, it's our best friend.
But
he
Stone
really
Cold
wants
is
this.
like top superstar ever.
Nothing beats the glass breaking.
I know. Nothing gets a crowd hype like that. And pretty much every week we hear Daniel Bryan's music.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Sean Hulver, when do y'all think Carmella will cash in? Maybe Survivor Series? And if she does cash in at Survivor Series, if it's before the 5-on-5 women's match, does she still compete in the match?
I guess she would, yeah.
She would. I don't think that's what's going to happen.
No.
But didn't you say like last week that you felt that Survivor Series?
That was before they announced all the matches, though.
Oh, gotcha.
Before they announced it was champion versus champion. That changes things a bit.
Do you see a problem with the men's 5-on-5 match at Survivor Series being mainly? This is from Henry Harris, primetime Henry Harris, being mainly baby faces. Apparently, Cage Side Seats has something about.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Them thinking it's going to be all baby faces. No, man, I don't have a problem with that. I said before, I think SmackDown sort of established themselves within the universe of the Survivor Series brand versus brand thing as the heels in general. So I don't really have a problem with that.
It's going to be Braun, Finn. Well, Joe's not a face. If Joe makes the team.
Did Cage Side say who they thought was going to be on the team? Dude.
Joe's definitely not a face after that promo. Here, I'll pull up the rumor thing next. I saw it this morning. Ask another question.
All right. Tim Morris, what does Larson hate more? Beach ball mania or successful pinfalls during an ad break? How often do you really get a successful?
Not very often, but it's infuriating. Here, this is what
infuriating.
This
really?
is what Cage Side Seats has to say.
All right.
The idea, at least on the men's side, is to have as many baby faces as possible, not exclusively baby faces.
No, man, I like it. I think it's fine. Yeah, I want the coolest matchups, man. I want Finn Balor and AJ Styles to be in the ring together.
Yeah,
people will mark out for that one, just like they did at whatever the thing was, TLC.
Yes.
Fashion Police informant Gary James wants us to predict who's eating the pin in each of the Survivor Series
I think we're going to wait
matches.
To do that during our predictions video.
Yeah, so wait a couple weeks, Mr. Gary James.
Dick Knuckle, if you guys were going to show someone wrestling for the first time, would you show them a great match, a great promo, or a great crowd moment? He adds here, specifically WWE. I mean, considering it's wrestling, I'd show him a match.
Yeah, I'd show him a match.
Yeah.
A couple very supportive. Sin Cara, pro Sin Cara questions here from Zim and Ben Thuggin. Ben Thuggin says, "Friendos, pissed off Sin Cara, yay or nay?" He says he kind of liked PO'd Sin Cara. And then Zim said, was wondering, were you guys as fired up as I was to see Sin Cara finally get to unleash the beast?
No, I thought it was good.
I need more if I'm ever going to care about Sin Cara. It's got to be more than that. I'm not as easy to please as some people here. I am the stable. First-time patron, long-time listener. Thank you, friend.
Thank you.
Was wondering, since the male's Raw team seems like they're going to win with the Kurt Angle stipulation, do you guys think that conversely that means the women's SmackDown team will win?
I think if Asuka is on the Raw women's team, it's a guarantee the Raw women's team wins.
Gee willikers. Wowie wow.
Dakota Finley, hey friendos, do you think the Bludgeon Brothers could be salvaged by
adding
a self-awareness to how comedically bad their gimmick is? They got to do it.
Bludgeon Brothers, I'm telling you, dude, have them be modern day Shockmasters.
Yeah,
go all the way with the Shockmasters.
I think that's pretty good.
It's gonna kill their careers though. Luke Harper should
go. No, if they pull off some quality performances,
you think they can get over with it?
Yeah. I mean, part of the Fashion Files is that it's you know,
Oh, here we go. This is great. This is an easy
is
question.
comedically self-aware.
Easy question to answer.
What?
James the Highland Scott. The WWE Raw guys are staying at a hotel that I work in at Glasgow, for their upcoming live event, and I'm really excited to meet them in person. It's funny. He says, I'm really excited to meet them in person when I serve them. For a second, I thought it said swerve them. I was like, what are you going to do? James the Highland Scott. His question is, who is your favorite and most genuine wrestler you have met or interviewed? AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Partially because he's like our age.
Yeah.
And so,
I have a feeling we could talk with him endlessly about THQ N64 wrestling video games.
yeah, all sorts of
We have
topics,
that common ground.
conversations.
But you seem really relatable, down to earth.
Yeah.
Just like a normal dude.
He was the coolest, man.
Yeah.
He was really neat. I loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Let's
There's
do
questions.
some trivia.
let's do
Oh,
some-
we have mail.
Oh, yeah, we got mail.
That one's specifically for you, so you open that one.
Okay. It says Steve here.
Yeah.
Tony Cavett.
And this one's from Karen. Says, congrats on a successful draft. Hashtag Team Larson. Awesome. And thank you for being my friendos. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you for this.
Sorry it took forever to send it. Had some medical procedures. Hope you guys enjoy my teeny gift. Tony Cavett. So this is for both of us.
Oh, cool.
Probably just somehow knows that it's my P.O. box. Technically. It said, Teeny Mates, get slammed. Collect all 32 WWE superstars and build a double-sided puzzle.
Whoa. Oh, we've had some of those before, I think.
Have we?
I think so.
Nice. I don't know how to open this thing.
Read that.
Worry about that later. To the bestest of friendos. Ah, look at that. It says it's a card that says Bacon is my friend, is my best friend, but it says Butch Bacon. She changed it. She says, Happy Friendo Draft WWE 2K18. Oh, look at that. It's
cool.
the picture of all of us. That's so
Yeah.
nice. We took at Mania
awesome.
last year. Thank you for building such a fantastic community and welcoming us into your homes. Give my best to Lacey, Bama, Gypsy, and Fence Dog. Hope this Shinsuke Nakamura will occupy some prime real estate on the Newsplex set. Karen, it says, you rank right up there, too, at the top-notch super spot.
Awesome.
Always your fangirl, Karen. Thank you very much.
That's
this
awesome.
is
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
That is totally going at the daily set. I love it. Look at it. He's doing the little thing with his hand there.
That's
Rad.
awesome.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you
so
very
much.
much for that. We love it. Chat. So it's trivia time,
regular
and then
trivia.
afterwards is chat trivia. The most exciting time of the week for our friendos.
Let's start with attitude.
I want to know what's in this thing.
Here, give it to me.
Can you do it? We're starting with attitude today.
Yeah.
I will start. What big events? What comedian and TV star was a surprise entrant in the 2001 Royal Rumble match?
Drew Carey.
Very good.
There, I got it open.
Well done.
Who served as a special guest referee when Brock Lesnar Goldberg clashed at WrestleMania 20? Ooh, your elbow popped.
It did. Stone Cold.
Yeah.
We got an Uso in here.
Cool.
Championships.
Championships.
What pair of brothers defeated the Acolytes? Sorry, what pair of brothers defeated the Acolytes to win their first World Tag Team Championship in June of '99?
Hardys.
Very good. Oh, you're doing good.
Triple H successfully defended the World Heavyweight Championship against what former 5-time WCW champion at WrestleMania 19?
Booker T.
Yep.
Which Booker T totally should have
He
won.
really should have won that match.
Superstar bio. Attitude Era. Superstar Gangrel introduced what two superstars to the WWE in the faction known as the Brood?
Edge and Christian.
These are like all easy. What the heck?
Who was revealed to be the higher power?
Oh. It was me, Austin.
There's a lot more to that question.
It
but
was me.
I don't need to read it.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Classic era.
Classic.
Big Vince. What tough guy superstar from Harlem won the 20-man battle royal that opened WrestleMania 4?
Oh, WrestleMania 4.
Yes.
Tough guy?
Tough guy superstar from Harlem, but it was WrestleMania 4.
I don't remember.
Bad News Brown.
Should have got that.
I would not have known that.
Who did Bret Hart defeat in an I Quit match at WrestleMania 11?
Shawn Michaels.
Bob Backlund. Don't remember that at all.
I remember that one. Championships. Who helped The Undertaker in his match with Hulk Hogan for the WWE Championship at Survivor Series 91?
Is it Sid?
Ric Flair.
Damn it. Before becoming a successful manager, what woman beat the Fabulous Moolah for the WWE Women's title in July 1987?
1987?
Yeah, I didn't know this.
Sensational Sherry?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Superstar Bio. What was the name of the cologne Rick the Model Martel brought to the ring and often sprayed at opponents using an oversized atomizer?
Oh, my God.
Rick Martel had a fragrance, apparently. Had a perfume. What was it called?
I have no idea.
Just take a stab. Take a guess. It's one word synonym for hubris.
I mean, there's a lot of synonyms for hubris. Moxie.
Arrogance.
Arrogance.
Yeah.
What was the name of the maneuver WWE Intercontinental Champion Rick Rude used to finish off his opponents?
Rude Awakening.
Yes.
I got 5.
Yeah.
What'd
I
you
got
get?
3.
You got 3.
two.
I get 2 cards. Give me cards.
I should have got that Bad News Brown one.
You shouldn't have.
No,
It's difficult.
I thought about him too.
What did I get? 3 cards? 2 cards?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got Kane. And I got Lita. Who's she dropping? That is. Who do you think that is? She's dropping right there.
That looks like Just Incredible.
Oh, you think so? Wow, that's a good guess right there.
I think.
You think so?
For Saturn.
Did he have black tights with like a little green something on it?
I can't tell if that's a tattoo or part of Lita's pants.
Oh, let me see. I can
I
check.
can't remember if Saturn had a back tattoo or not.
That's a shadow. I don't know who that is. That's weird. Anyways, well done, me. Good job,
you.
Patrons, you're up next on the post show with guitar accoutrement from Larson.
Yeah.
And that's it for us. Here's some music for you. Yeah, there you go. And thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.
Hey, everybody. We're
Hi,
back.
Everybody, we're back.
Hope you're doing good.
Hand me a guitar, please.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, you said
We're going to do this during chat trivia?
I got an idea. Don't worry about it.
I do worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe I want to play.
You know how to play.
What?
You know how to play.
Teach me chord. Teach me.
I did teach you chord the other day. Remember it?
Which one was it?
The
Here?
big, the largest string, no, and the smallest string on the 3rd fret.
1, 2, 3. Right here?
No, that's the 4th fret. That one.
You don't have to be rude.
Wow, that's attitude.
I could see the appeal of that.
It's a G chord.
Dami Ray says, hey, friendos, I slept through most of the show. Being sick is no fun, and I hate it. Okay, so what's your idea?
For what?
You said I have an idea for chat trivia while you do that.
Oh, I just know what I'm going to do. Don't worry about it.
Well, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to implement it because we're about to start chat trivia.
Yeah, I know.
All right. The following people are not allowed to win. Official Fahad, DJ Johnson. Hold on. Let me get to it. I don't really have like a whole list here. Oh, wait a second. Who won? DJ Johnson or TM Baker? Which one isn't allowed to win?
TM Baker's not allowed to win.
Okay. DJ Johnson, I apparently can win then. TM Baker. Chat trivia. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'll read these names off in a second. All right, so the following people are not allowed to win. KZ, Alto Votale, Gustavo Gama, T. Farrar, Dami Ray, UC Campbell, Master Snagman, Alex C. Manob, 007, JS Wooten, TM Baker, and Official Fahad. Pretty sure that's it. I think.
Play some Stooges.
Oh, there you go. That's good. All right, we're going to test one more time who has best internet and therefore who has the best chance of winning chat trivia today. I'm going to say a number, and I want all of you to type in number, and we'll see who might win today. Do you have an early favorite?
I'm sticking with Sergio C.
All right. 3. Sergio C. Alto Voltaje, you're not allowed to win. All right, well, it's Sergio C's to lose. Where's the chat trivia
Here, I
card?
got it. Don't worry about it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you gonna read the question and then play guitar?
You got that right.
All right.
First, this is Attitude Era. Who pinned Kurt Angle in a hair versus hair match at Judgment Day 2002, causing the Olympian to be shaved bald?
Well, I want to read the card if you're going to do the
Go
guitars. Matthew E. Williams, Esquire. Matthew
Yes.
E. Williams, Esquire. I'm going to abbreviate his name to Mew E. Very good. So right now, it's Matthew E. Williams, Esquire's to lose. Kind of. He's on the board. Number 2.
2.
Championships. Who was forced to defend the World Tag Team Championship by himself against the New Age Outlaws at SummerSlam 1998?
What's the answer? Let me see the answer. Is that correct?
No. No, 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 no. Yeah. I'll give it to Nate Morris. It's actually Mankind, but Cactus Jack is the same person. The correct answer was Mankind. Imagine me and you.
There you go.
I do. I think of Larson every night.
Ooh.
It's such a fright.
Oh, yeah.
Superstar bio. Here we go. What superstar changed his name to B Squared when he became John Cena's enforcer in December of 2002?
Oh, I know that one.
The question is out there.
There you go.
There you go. Matthew E. Williams, Esquire, is now, this is officially his to lose. He's got 2 on the board. We're moving on to classic now.
What? Oh.
We're going with classic. Big events. Big events. What was the name of the Hulk Hogan-Randy Savage tag team pairing at the first SummerSlam in 1998? That's 1988. 1988. Hogan, Randy Savage. What was their name together?
There you go.
It's Matthew
Williams has awesome internet today.
And in fact, he has officially won. No, unless Nate Morris gets the next 2. The correct answer was the Mega Powers. Next question.
Next question.
Championships.
Championships.
Who won the Four Corners elimination match for the vacant WWE Championship at February 1997's In Your House Final Four? No. James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez is on the board, which means
Matthew Williams wins.
Matthew E. Williams, Esquire, wins.
Congratulations.
However, we're going to keep on. We're going to read this last one.
Of course we are.
We always do this. People can hone their skills. Congratulations, Matthew E. Williams, Esquire. Next. Superstar bio.
Superstar bio.
Okay, right here. What was the name of the impressive tag team formed by the Warlord and the Barbarian? What was the... Yeah. The Rain... Wait, did the Rain win or not?
Yeah, he's already won.
He's already won. The Reigns won already?
Awesome.
Pretzel Mister. The Reigns, did you win before? I don't remember saying his name. Pretzel Mister. Or the Reigns.
I mean, like, Matthew Williams already won, so it's
He already won, but he says he's won nothing. So
Okay,
I'll
sorry.
give it to the Reigns then. It's all for nothing, though. Matthew E. Williams, Esquire, has already won. Congratulations, Matthew.
Congratulations.
The creator of the Cartel, the creator of
Empire of Pain.
the Empire of Pain. So in this little thing, we got one of the Usos, but it's old Uso.
No.
I don't like that. And then Gold Dust. Well, Gold Dust right there. Can you play Just Breathe?
Oh, you know what that song is.
You don't know Just Breathe? I think that was at my wedding.
Oh, no. What album is that off of?
Backspacer.
Oh, I never bought that one.
I like that song though. I had that in my one of the wedding video that I did for me.
That's the new chat trivia.
Yeah, the new chat. Yeah, bonus round chat trivia. Guess what he's playing?
You have to tell me something. How about this? You tell me. I try to play it. Even if I don't know it,
No, I like because if you don't know it,
I have to try to figure it out. So I'm stumbling through chords and riffs.
how am I going to tell you it though?
You have to whisper it.
I have to whisper it. Okay, how about I write it down?
Or if you have it in your iTunes, just show it to me.
How about this? I'll write it in marker on the prize here.
All right, let's see if it works. You know my wheelhouse.
No, I know what song I want. I'm just trying to remember what it's called. Oh, here we go. How about this? With that.
I know that one. I don't know that one.
Okay, how about this?
I know.
Oh, how about this? How about this?
Yeah, I know that one.
See who gets it first. There you go, Ben Kirkwood got it. We'll do this for 6 songs.
Okay.
We'll do this for 6 songs. Good luck, Manuel.
That's how it goes.
All right. How about do you know what about that?
That was not very good on the
Okay, what about
clunky song to
oh, okay. Well, you should know the opening bit of this, right?
Which one? Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. It's been a while since I played that one.
They should know. There you go. That's really good, actually. No Zach Stolpa. No Eric Blaha. There you go. Zach Stolpa got it.
It's even better when I'm trying to figure it out.
I know. Okay. Okay, how about this?
This is turning into Larson Plays Pearl Jam. Actually, I don't know how to play that one.
Really? Okay.
No. That's never been my favorite
what
song.
about
Oh, okay. This is gonna be really clunky.
Oh, good.
All right.
I don't know if he's going to get this. There you go. Ben Kirkwood got it. Eric Blah was very close.
That's 3?
Yeah, that's 3. We got 3 more. Kyle Stevens said, I'm going hungry. Oh, what about do you know, let me ask you this, do you know any of that?
No.
Okay. What about, I don't even know how this starts, but I know if I heard it.
Oh yeah, I started playing that a little bit yesterday.
Oh, did you? Okay, try that one.
All right, do it. I gotta start at the very beginning. There you go. And goes down.
Okay, I'm not hearing it. I kind of hear it, but I'm not sure that they're gonna, because I know what it is.
That's what it is.
What about I like writing it down. Well, that one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how well any of these translates.
That one's just like,
Okay.
that's just that.
Okay. All right.
That wasn't an Alice in Chains song.
It was an Alice in Chains song. You're on the right path. We were trying to do wood. What about...
That's another Alice in Chainsaw.
Oh, what about this? Let's see if you know how to do this one.
Oh, no. I
No?
didn't hear it, though.
What about...
Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, how do you do them bones on an acoustic guitar?
I just did.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second. So I can learn how to do this one real quick.
If anybody has any wrestling questions, I am still paying attention to chat.
Where's this the chord, though? Oops. I know that one, too.
I know you've done it, but I should do it again and see who gets it first.
I'm doing the song you wrote down.
Yeah, I know, but it just needs the opening. If they don't get the opening...
No, that one. Okay, I'll do that one.
Okay. Who gets the rub of pinning Angle in the Survivor Series match? That's dead on. Eric Blaha gets the weight.
Oh, you got the weight?
He got it.
That's 4.
Zach Stolpa got this one. Everlong is correct. So he got 2. He technically wins. We're going to do one more song. Let's see here. All right, this should be... I don't know if this is easy or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Last
So
one.
we're going to play it.
It's too easy. Too easy. Zach Stolpa got it again.
No, this is grunge.
He does. All right, that's it. That's it for the day. We have one more thing to record today. So thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Play us out, Larson.